So, like with dating, um, I haven't really been into it at all. Like, I haven't really. First off, like Tinder. First off, it seems like everybody in my reality, in my immediate life, wherever it's at, there's no available women at all. Like, they all have boyfriends that I might be attracted to, whether it's or husbands, whether it's at the gym or at work. And yeah, you shouldn't be dating people at work, but it sucks because it's such a good place to meet people. Um, uh, but you can still get away with it. I think I feel pretty confident if I wanted to, I could definitely like date a person that I work with, because like I feel like personally I can just get a different job. Uh, so it's not really a big deal. Like if it don't work out and it's like really bad, I could just like find somewhere else to work. But like I I feel like I hold myself back from I'm kind of like really reserved and like cautious of people now. Like I don't want anybody holding me back. And I do have a lot of, I guess, high standards now, which is crazy. Like I don't want to hook up anymore. That's cool. Like that's fun, but like I don't want to get any STDs or give it, if I got an STD from somebody and then give it to somebody. I don't want to do that. Just like I'm not like dating's so expensive, so like yeah, you can meet for a coffee or whatever. But here's the thing too, is like currently, like I don't live by myself. My son lives with me, so I don't want to be bringing all these random women at my house, like place, all the time. You know what I mean. So it's like, and also this has been forever too. It's like a lot of women, like they live with other people on my dating realm, I guess. I mean, so like I'm poor, working class or whatever. So women usually are a different economic scale than me don't want to date me because they look down on me because they think that I'm stupid. They think that, and I understand, but like, hey, that's your loss, man. Like, I have a lot of potential. So it's almost like an apathetic feel towards dating. Nobody's loyal. People interchange people so quickly. It just seems like it's like a waste of my time. I don't even. And then you throw the political realm on there too, because like culture has evaporated so much so, and religion, that people have adopted religions, political parties as their religion, or ideology as their religion. Like it's like whatever, man. Communism, like whatever the left does, or you could say like some cult members in MAGA. They done same thing. You replace religion with a political party. Anyway, and because I support Trump, that puts me at such a disadvantage when it comes to dating, because so many women don't like Trump. So it puts me at a disadvantage. But I feel like it's so important right now for me to support Trump, because yeah, I was listening to Anna Kasparian, and I like how she's turned things around, and at least have like, yeah, she's left leaning, and so am I in some ways, man. So it's like, yeah, we don't have to agree on everything, but like, let's have an open mind. Can we be open-minded? Can we have like an open discussion that discusses ideas and have a dialogue that doesn't like require violence or like yelling or anger? Like, let's just have like a common sense conversation about something, and we leave our emotions out of it. But people are so trounced in whatever political sphere that they're in. The left, I used to be a leftist, man. I used to be a leftist. And seeing what they've evolved or devolved into, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. You know, when you're over here being a hard left advocate like Kamala Harris, and then like you're like gloating about Dick Cheney being like supporting you or endorsing you, like you're gloating about that. Like, why would you gloat about that? The warmonger, that just shows you, like, right there, that should show anybody who's paying attention that Dick Cheney is a warmonger and he supports the left. And it's not about, oh, we're gaining people on the, like, do you have Nikki Haley? I mean, is she going with you? No, she's going with Trump. Okay. We have a lot of superstars on the right, and the right isn't like this whole uniparty right. You're gone, dude. Like, you're done. We're tired of you. There's a whole coalition of people that they can find themselves, like, right now they might be like, you know, the Democrats really just, they don't make any sense. You know, like Anna Kasparian. I had this realization back in in 2015 when I started like listening to and Trump started hitting the campaign trail. He started like he resonated with me hardcore back then, and you know, I've been a hardcore Trump supporter since then. Not to say that like I'm in a cult or anything like that. I believe everything he says. I don't think that he was 100% right with everything that he's done, but like I've already had this. Like for me, I look ahead, man, and I'm like a futurist. Like that's I guess that's what you can call me. Like I look forward. I don't just like, hey, let's just live for it. Like I look forward, man. And that this reality just doesn't suit me because I'm like somewhere else mentally right now, and I'm highly frustrated with this life because I don't like having to drive to work. I hate this. My commute is like 40 minutes a day. There and back, it's like 40 minutes, both combined. What else can I do with that time? You know what I mean? And I think companies need to start footing the bill for transportation. That's what I think. They don't want to pay for nothing, man. They don't want to pay for health insurance. What? They don't want to pay for any retirement. They don't want to pay for nothing. You don't want to pay like whatever wages you make. So it's just like, dude, I'm tired. I'm tired of like having to waste my time scraping for resources. Well, my time can be used for other things like creation. I can create lots of different things. I can create all types of simulations. I can create characters. I have and there's a part of me that's NPC-ish. That's what's crazy, is there's an NPC part of me, but I definitely have like a creative ability, and I feel like I'm more creative than most people nowadays. But when I look at people like in the old times and like some of the creative people, I don't feel like I'm even on par with like some of the greats. But like nowadays, I look at Hollywood and I look at video games and music, and I'm just like, this is the creative, like, and I'm old. So like when you get older, you kind of lose your creativity, and I can sense that for me. For me, I wanted to be a rock star. I want to be out in front of everyone. I want to be performing in front of everybody when I was younger, man. I really don't want to do that now. I mean, I could. I mean, I would. So like hypothetically, if I was to like go tour, like if I was to like make music, and like I do make music, but like if I was to like tour with this music, people want to see me perform or whatever. Like, I need some time, man. I need some time to like memorize the songs, memorize the lyrics, and work out, get my body into like extreme shape without having to worry about like going to a job. Like, my job should be going to the gym. That should be my job. going to the gym and making money that way. You know what I mean? Just going to the gym and, you know, performing, working on different moves, memorizing the lyrics to the songs, doing different, like figuring out what kind of cover songs I'm gonna do, like that, you know. But like, I'm fine not ever doing that. I'm fine never being. I'm fine, like, I just kind of want to be like the producer type. I'm fine just being that producer, having some like status. Well, people are like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you're that guy. That's cool." You know, but yeah, when it comes to fame at this point, I don't really. Fame is something that it is long. It can be long lasting. But it's mostly like, okay, look, if you look at Jordan, I remember, like, here's my thing with fame. Like, there is these, like, basketball players who are, like, really, really great before I was born, man, back in the 70s and stuff like that. And, like, I really didn't resonate with any of them. Like, you have, like, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, like, these people I didn't even watch. I didn't even really care about basketball, like, when I was young. So, like, they were, and then, like, the people who were kind of like mediocre basketball players when I finally got into it, like, they resonate more with me, even though, like, the greats, because I didn't see the greats play, so at their time they were like the best, and they lose their fame. Like, look at Michael Jordan. Look at his, if you go back into the 90s, peak Jordan. There's no need for that guy to pull in front of me like he just did. Like, seriously, man. This is why I don't like people drive. People shouldn't be driving anymore. We need robots to do the driving for us. They're gonna be safer. People don't need to be driving unless it's like out in rural areas. Okay, but like, people in the cities and stuff don't need to be driving. They're horrible. They're horrible drivers. And you can say what you want, but people are just. I hate driving with people. I'm so tired of driving myself. I hate driving. It's such an inconvenience. It's such a huge inconvenience. Oh, I love driving. How do you feel free to drive, man? Like, how is driving fun? Like, if you're like driving and then, like, I'd rather just like be sitting in the passenger seat enjoying the scenery than sitting here having to watch the road. I gotta sit here and watch the road, and like, dude, driving is so stupid. I don't understand. Like, I guess NPCs, man. I guess they're NPCs. Like, people are literally NPCs, and they just, whatever, man. Anyway, like, this whole thing was supposed to be about dating and how things are right now. Things right now is like, I'm very apathetic when it comes to dating. And I noticed, like, I've actually, like, this sounds really horrible, but I've actually hit out a lot of like the women I've had their contact that I talked to before, and like, they're none of them, zero. That tells me like there's no available women at all, like hardly at all. The available women are like single moms, or they're like, they don't care about their appearance. So, and they're all around my age, so like, I don't mind dating somebody around my age at all, but I'm just not very. Something about a woman that's younger really, and yeah. For me, it just kind of feels like, dude, I feel like I'm like a old ass person. I feel like I'm an elder person. That's what I feel like, and I am, but like, I feel like I'm like 78 years old. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm like 80 years old, in the dating sphere anyway. Feels like time has already passed me by. The dating market has passed, everything passed me by already, and it's just like, now, okay, my peace is most important to me. Peace and, trying to survive. I gotta cut this video off. I don't even know what this video is about. Whatever.